Tom.
Okay, well, okay, we'll make a start. We are quorate. We have Rebecca here and myself. Apologies for absence, please, Ian.
Yes, Chair. One apology from Councillor Erasmus.
Thank you. Declarations of interest? None. Minutes of the previous meeting of the 19th of February as a true record. Everyone happy with those?
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. Were there any outstanding actions?
Chair, the only thing is, there's a number from the from Paul Byron, the RFO, and he hasn't updated me, but he will be at the next meeting. Are you happy for me to defer those until the April meeting? And those are the only outstanding actions.
What were they actually?
There's three.
Is it the financial regs or something?
Well, they go back to October actually. So one was relating to the parameters for budgeting from outside bodies to obtain a quote. Let me have a look. He's
got it in hand. He knows about it.
Yes.
So there we are.
Yeah.
Okay. The budget monitoring report, they've been sent out. They were on Teams.
I haven't received any emails. In line with the new policy, hopefully councillors will be seeking queries prior to the meeting in order for me to update the meeting, but I haven't received any queries from any of the councillors.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. It's, the next item now is application for a grant, excuse me, Mumbles Movers, Gower Groovers. Can I have any views on this one, please? Carrie?
Yes, it seems to me that it falls into exactly the same category as the Sunshine Yoga on the basis that, you know, it's a class that's purportedly commercial, which was what the excuse was used to turn down Sunshine Yoga.
Sorry to interrupt. I can't really hear. It's really echoey.
I know.
That echoes back all the time.
Over on the right, is it?
This one here, isn't it?
Top right.
Top right.
That one there.
There's a button down here because we did that last time. I was wrong apparently. Kerry said it's this is the one. The other one shouldn't impact. But it's off anyway. Is that any better at all, Carrie?
Yes. That seems to have. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be echoing anymore.
The only problem sometimes if people online, like Will, if he hasn't muted, sometimes that creates some feedback. But at this end should be fine because it's I don't need to mute and unmute the mic, apparently. So as long as this is off in the bottom right, that should be okay. This end.
Well, I accept your view on this, Kerry. The only difference being, of course, we have given this applicant a grant previously, and that was on, well, it's shown in the financial statements, 7th of the 11th, 23. So are you Are you against it? Is that what you're saying? Because
I'm just
we-
pointing out, I did
Well,
raise the fact that that they had been given a grant when the various conversations were taking place regarding Sunshine Yoga. And there didn't seem to be any difference between the two in terms of them both being providing a service for, you know, people in our community who otherwise would not be able to access this type of class. So I just would like to know why anyone thinks this one should be approved when the other one was turned down. I'm not making any comment either way. I'm just asking the question.
Yes. Will, are you hearing now? Speak to me. What's your viewpoint on it, Rebecca, whilst we're...
Yeah, I agree that it would seem to be inconsistent to turn down the Sunshine Yoga application last month and then approve this one this month. I don't have anything against the intention of the application. I just think, until we've ironed out what our policy is on this sort of class, I don't think we can approve any because it would be seen to be unfair treatment.
Yeah.
I'll give Will a ring, shall I? I'll message you. It seems I've lost Will Thomas at the moment.
Then we have to just continue, I think. We can't. I mean, I don't know what's happened to him. He's still showing.
Well, I just sent him a message. If we give him another 30 seconds, that will be a minute. So I think we can wait that long, can't we?
Could I ask, I should have asked you earlier, but in advance of the agenda item, could I ask you to recommend that the budget report by Paul Binance approved?
Okay, yeah. Whilst we're waiting, can we approve the budget report from Paul?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Ian.
That's okay.
Okay, well, I can see you're anxious to get this deliberated on, Carrie. So all those in favour of the grant application, bearing in mind it's £829 per term, and I believe there are 4 terms. So, but they would be paid in tranches of 829, I believe. Otherwise, we'll be busting the bank. If we would have to wait till the 9th of April anyway for full council to ratify it and make a decision, but we can make a decision here whether to approve it or not. As I've said, we have set a precedent on this one because we've approved it before, and the application is no different to what they previously asked for. So if we take a vote on those that are in favour of approving it, a show of hands, please. Have you got a problem? Are you hearing me, Carrie?
Yes, I'm not voting for it. I'm waiting for you to say those against.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Okay, well, I'm for it. Those against? 2 against, so that's fine. It can go to full council then. Okay. The next grant application is Newton Athletic. It's a grant for £1,500. It's for a summer sport festival to be held at Underhill Park in June. And can I have your comments, please?
I think this sounds great. It sounds like the sort of event that we might want to run ourselves, but realistically will not have capacity to deliver. So that's great that another organisation is stepping in to do that. With more expertise than us when it comes to sports, frankly. I do note that they're not totally clear on the total cost of the project just now. So they've applied for less than what they expect to be half of the total cost, which seems reasonable. And they're also, I think, implying that they would probably be maybe coming back in future years to support this on an annual basis. They want to run it annually, but that this one is particularly, it's a larger grant because they've got initial outlay with equipment and so forth, which again, I can understand. So yeah, I think I would be willing to support.
Absolutely, same with me. It looks like a great event, and yeah, just what we should be encouraging to be happening in the park.
Yes, I am in favour of the application, but I would point out or reiterate what Rebecca has said. Cost of the project is unclear. They're talking about a guesstimate of 3,500, and their contribution to it would be £1,500. They're looking for sponsorship, and they're also looking to raise money towards it, and I'm sure they'll meet those targets. The Newton Athletic cater for under 5 up to 18. It's a worthwhile application in my mind. So can we vote those in favour?
There's just one condition.
Okay, yeah.
Which is just to consider how they can reduce their waste. Like, these events can be quite waste intensive. And I noticed they're talking about bottled water facilities,
Yes.
barbecue food, etc. So yeah, perhaps they would want to reach out to Plastic Free Mumbles or something.
It's a very good idea. I think we could ask Lydia to make some suggestions to them.
Yeah.
But I don't see it's a ground for turning it down. They have something in place currently, but if we make a note that Lydia writes to the grant applicant, yeah.
Yes, I must admit I was surprised that there wasn't facilities already at Underhill that would meet their needs for providing water. It does seem odd that.
Well, I did see that in the application. Similarly, they were wanting to use I think a tier or water. That's the basis they feel that they could make some money for themselves.
I guess, yeah.
Sure, that's what's behind that. But anyway, can we put it to a vote then, please? All those in favour? So that's 3. Nobody's under the table saying against.
Will, where's Will?
Coming in now.
Oh, he's climbing over the table as we speak.
He is under the table.
vote on an item you've not been since the beginning, I'm afraid. So
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I'm back.
Yes, well. Well, I don't know if you can hear me now, can you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Well, we've dealt with the agenda in your app.
Sorry. Okay. Let's go.
So, but thank you for coming back. I did send you a message, by the way.
Yeah, I was scrambling around trying to download Zoom on, not Zoom, get onto Teams. I don't know why it kicked me out on my phone.
Oh,
So then I had to go and fire my laptop out, and it still won't let me in on my phone. But here we are.
Okay, at least you made it.
right.
Apologies
Well, you
for
can
that.
say goodbye anyway, because I think we finished.
Yeah.
6:47.
Okay, if there's any other business? No? Okay, that's.
Ian, if you could just mark down I had technical problems there, please, if you don't mind.
It's already been done, Councillor.
All right, thanks very much. Sorry for that. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, short and
Bye.
sweet. Well done. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.